Welcome. Thank you very much for being here on this webinar. My name is Thomas Andre, and I'm happy to see you here today. You should be giving yourself a lot of credit for taking action, because when you are taking actions, results will come. Yes, that's for sure. So there's a lot of people that are not here. My most important mission today is to make sure that you are going from this webinar with a lot of value. And the value that I will bring to you today is to teach you the top 5 qualities of a leader that you need to learn to build a successful team. I will also show you how you can learn these 5 qualities. So I'm not only going to show you them, but I'm also going to show you how you can become that leader that you need to be to build a successful team. Okay, I'm having a small flu today, but I think it will be good as we go. I have a nice cup of tea here that will make sure that my voice stays the whole hour. So we are going straight into it. Okay, are you ready? Yes, you are. You attract what you are. So if you believe that you could be a lazy marketer, a marketer watching TV the whole day, a marketer not focusing on team building, not focusing on personal development, but attract people who focus on personal development, who don't watch TV, well, I'm here to tell you that you will attract what you are, and the sooner you become what you want to attract, the better. Okay? Who am I? Just wanted to give you a brief introduction. Some of you have been part of my journey. Some of you have already been on some of my webinars, maybe 1 or 2 or 3 or even more webinars. Watch my videos on YouTube and Facebook Live. So in case there are some new people here, I want to make sure that we get to know each other. I'm a husband, father, and I love snowboarding. That's what I do. That's what the most of the days are all about, in addition to work and business. So 3 years ago, a little bit more than 3 years ago now, I decided that I wanted to do something more than what I did with my life, and I started literally from scratch. So just 3 years ago, I knew nothing. So if you are on this webinar today and you know nothing, well, you are in the right place, because I will teach you my journey, and I will just tell you straight up, it's worth it. So the sooner you start, the better. Just make sure that you start the right way. I didn't. I spent a lot of months and a long time doing the wrong things. So make sure you start doing the right things. When I decided to start my own business, people really didn't believe that I would ever start. So I decided to start anyway. And when I met the same people a little bit later, they were sure that I would quit. So they have been wrong again, because I haven't quit and I don't plan to quit, because there's no way back now. My vision and my goals and my impact on other people are way too important for me to quit now. So don't worry, I'm here for the long run. I'm focusing on recruiting people, of course, because if you are only doing passive marketing, you will see results a long way down the line. So in the meantime, you and I need to focus on active prospecting and active recruiting. And as of this webinar, I have personally recruited 159 people personally to my business. And as you know, I'm working full-time job. I commute every day, and a husband, father, and a snowboarder. So nothing is impossible. Just decide that you want to do it. I rank advanced 2 levels recently, and the commission I earned that month was actually a 58% increase in what I had previously had as my best month. So it's really important that you decide to go pro when you have high goals and high expectations. So I also want to add one thing. I'm soon to reach 1,000 people in my downline now, in my team and my team's team and my team's team, and I'm actually getting emotional when I talk about the impact that I've been able to do, and the amount of people that are now connected to my business. So just remember, always appreciate what you have and thrive for more. I spent thousands of dollars on coaching and training, and what I want to do today is to teach you some of the learnings and the wisdom that I have achieved through this training. Because if I only learn new things without implementing and without teaching it to you, I actually feel incomplete. So whenever I learn something new that I think you can benefit from, I turn around and I make a video, a blog post, or a webinar like this. So you can also have the opportunity to learn some of the strategies that I have acquired. I went to a network meeting a few years ago, and there's always, people on stage. They are speaking, they are sharing their story, sharing their success, and giving some advice to the rest of the team and the rest of the people in the audience. And what I thought was that. What I found out is that the people on stage, they are the one making money. So if you see someone on stage, well, they make a lot of money. But during the break, I discovered something that was a lot of a surprise for me. I had always believed that when you start making a lot of money, the company will ask you to be on stage. So first money, then on stage. But during the break, I found actually out that it was the opposite. I found out that first you go on stage and you present and you teach and you share your experience, and then you start making money. So don't wait until you have success. Don't wait until you have made money or have some success that you can share. Go on stage, share your journey, share your accomplishments, share and celebrate. That is what's going to make you money. So I mentioned that I've been to a few events, that I spend money on events. And I've been, maybe you know Eric Worre from Network Marketing Pro. I've been to many of his events, and you can see my selfie there, and I'm actually placing the arrow where I'm sitting. So his arm is just covering me. I'm sitting on the aisle there on the right side. So every time he walked back and forth, he passed me on the right side there. So if you haven't been with Eric Worre, if you want to be attending one of these events, just contact me, and I'll see what I can make happen for you. I'm actually taking my team to one of these events very soon, and I think we may have a couple of tickets left over. So if you and a friend or friend's friend or whatever want to join, just contact me after this email, and I'll be able to come back to you, and we can look at your options. So again, I want to congratulate you for being here. You will have my full attention now, but will I have your full attention? I need you to say yes to that. So turn off Skype, close down your email, put your phone on silent or airplane mode, and just make sure that what I'm going to teach you today will be so valuable that I don't want you to waste your time. And 1 hour is not a lot, so make sure that you are fully focused on the webinar today. Before we get started into the nitty-gritty details, I have a question for you. How would you feel if your team members, on their own initiative, told other people in your company, in the industry, and their friends that they couldn't ask for a better leader than you? How would that make you feel? That your team members, on their own initiative, told other people in your company, other people in the industry, and their friends that they couldn't ask for a better leader than you. You don't need to answer me now, but I want you to have an answer in your mind. I want you to give the answer to yourself and without sharing it with us. Okay? I'll give you a few seconds to give that answer to yourself. Have you given that answer to yourself? Okay, cool. So now we are going to head straight into the 5 leadership skills that you need to master, that you need to become the leader with these skills in order for you to attract a big team and the people who have the same ambitions and the same goals as you. Number 1, passion. Be passionate in everything you do. Everything. And you need to find a way to make sure that you transfer your passion to your team. We are talking about an industry that is all about people. If you are passionate, that's fine, but you need to transfer the passion to your team. And a lot of people will say that if we didn't have the passion for what we were doing, for the impact that we're having, any rational person would have quit long time ago. You understand? Because sometimes we feel that we are passionate, we are dedicated, and without passion, well, any normal person would have quit long time ago. So remember, don't quit. And you attract what you are. If you want to attract passionate people, passionate team members, well, you need to be passionate yourself. And human beings, we are attracted to passionate people when, oh, wow, you know, that guy, he had passion. Oh, he was really passionate about what he was talking about. I didn't understand what he actually meant or said or whatever, but he was really passionate. I could see it. He was really passionate. I think I'll check him out. And that's what we call attraction marketing, when you attract people based on what you are and what you are exposing the world to. Number 2, communication. Have you ever communicated before? Have you communicated anything today? Well, if you haven't, it's about to start. It's very, very important that you communicate, and you need to get great communication skills. You need to be a great communicator. If you cannot communicate with your team, with your upline, with your company, with your prospects, with your social marketing followers, with your email list, with people you talk to, well, it's a communication business. It's networking and marketing. Okay, and you had to be passionate, right? So communicate the passion that you have, communicate with your team and with people around you, and find a common vision. Communicate your vision to your team and to people around you. They will be inspired to come up with their own vision. Once they do that, encourage them to communicate their vision to the people they meet. And when you do that, you have a big team communicating well, communicating the vision of you, the company, where you are going, and you will attract people to you. People are looking for leaders. Ask open questions. Don't ask yes and no questions, but ask, can you tell me more about the bad experience you had? Can you tell me more about the good experience that you had? You told me that you had this and this and that, a vision. Can you tell me a little bit about that? And people will talk and they will tell me a little bit more about yourself. What do you think is important in life? Ask questions and communicate, because when you ask open questions and people have the chance to speak without being interrupted by you, they will think of you as a good communicator. So you don't need to be talking and blah, 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 blah to be good at communication. You need to become a good listener to be able to be perceived as a good communicator. Remember that when you are interrupting people who are telling them things about themselves. Just wait and wait and wait, and when you wait, and great things will actually come. Listen, I just mentioned, if you are a good communicator, you are great at listening. Someone is saying, I agree here. And have fun. Sometimes I see fun people join our industry and they stop having fun. Why? Don't be too serious. If you want to communicate, have fun, enjoy things. There will be ups and downs, but have fun. Don't forget to be a normal person having fun just because you started your own business. Number 3, commitment. Yes, commitment. What does that mean for you? Does it mean the same for you as for me, as for your team, as for your new people, as for your long-term teammates? What does it mean to be committed? It means that you need to remove the words, I will try for 3 weeks. Yes, it's a little bit necessary, but I think, okay, let's see if it will work out that way. Remove those words from your vocabulary. Try a little bit, see if. No, it doesn't show that you are committed. People fail all the time because they lack commitment. In January, people go to gym. They have decided that this year I'll be fit. I will do something about my health. I will stay in this relationship. I will do this and that. But in the end, they quit. So it's not something that is unique to our business, to your team, to your business. People fail all the time. They quit. They are not committed to a lot of things that they do. So you need to stop tapping your toe in the water and see if it's cold. And if it's cold, it's like your whole body is freezing and you're complaining and stuff. No, don't do that. Instead, have you noticed if there is cold water, which it is all year in Norway when it's not ice, run at full speed out in the water, jump in with the whole body, and you will actually, after a few seconds, a few minutes, adjust. Your body will adjust. And what was like a freezing toe is now okay, full body swimming experience. Wow. It's all about being outside your comfort zone. It's all about making sure that you jump into it with full commitment, because if you are trying to go for a swim, or if you'll see if the water is warm and you might try it out, well, you will never go in the water. What you will notice, this one is very important. Once you are new in this business, just like they were with me, a lot of people will expect you to quit. Yeah, they will expect you to quit because they've seen 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 10 friends quit the same industry before. So why would you be different? They will test you and they will test your commitment. So when you are new and you're talking to your warm market or hot market, people will say no to you because they want to test you. They want to test to see if you can stay committed, if you're having success, if you're able to get a customer, if you're able to get a distributor, if you're able to rank advance, if you're able to stay committed. Because I don't want to join a person that is not committed, and their way to find out if you are committed or not is to say no, I don't think it's for me. It's not for me. Maybe it's for you. But I don't know how long you will last. Well, just don't quit. Because if you quit, you fail. You fail. And would you like to fail or you would like to succeed? I know what I want, but you also need to find out what you want. And for me, quitting is failing, and failing is not an option. Number 4, build people, build a team, and you will build your business. The problem is that people think the opposite. Oh, I need to build my business. I need to focus on my business. I really want a team. And once I have a team, I'll start to, find out what my team members want to do. And then I'll be able to talk to them. No, it's the other way around. You build people. They will want to follow you and be with you and support you, and you will support them, and they will get direction and passion from you. They will become a team. It only needs 2 people to be a team, you and one more, and maybe a third person. Well, you have a team. And then you will see that your business is also growing. So don't start with the business, start with the people. And the beauty of our industry is that you can work with the people you love and the people you have passion about, and you can connect with them. And the people that you don't want to work with, the people you don't want to connect with, well, you don't even have to give them a call. You don't even have to talk to them. It's not like a normal job where you go into an office and there might be a person or two that you don't like. No, this is not something that you will have in your business. So don't call your worst friends and the people you hate. It will only make trouble for you. People is the best and the worst thing in our industry. People can do amazing things and they can do crazy things. If it's not kids, it's this. If it's not a flu, it's that. If it's not the grandmother, it's the grandfather. If it's not this, it's slipping on the ice. If it's not that, it's something else. And if not something else, it's something else again. There's always something that comes in the way. There's always something that comes in the way. So what you want to do is you want to be around other people who also build people, so you can learn the skills from people that have the same goals, the same passion, the same skills that you want to achieve. If you are spending time around people who don't care about other people, if you are a lot around people who don't build their business, who are not passionate, well, sorry to say, you might want to cut down on the time that you're spending with that person. I'm not saying to cancel friends. I'm just saying it's not good for you and your business to be around people who are not supporting you. You will feel exhausted the whole day, the next day, and you start thinking that, oh, that person might be right, I might be wrong, and you start to have self-doubt. It's very, very dangerous. So you need to be a person that can transfer knowledge, you can transfer belief, transfer passion to other people. So when you see people on stage in your company, they are sharing, transferring belief. You can listen to them. You will feel that, wow, this person is really focusing on the right things, something that I would like to do too. And you need to become that person so you can transfer knowledge, belief, etc. to other people, because that's when they will grow and they will nurture and they will see opportunities. They might be stuck, they might be stuck in their little world, day-to-day activities. Make them think big. It will never serve you or them to think small. Think big. Build people and you'll build your business. End of story. Decisiveness. Well, how many seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, or years do you usually take to make a decision? Don't need to answer me. I just know that most people, they spend a lot of time making up their mind. So if you are a person that is always asking questions, you're thinking, no, I have to wait for this and that, and then you ask, oh, was it like that? Yes, okay. Ooh. Then I need to think about it, and then you wait a little bit, and then you say, one more thing, I was asking this and that. Yeah, okay. It's like, oh, then I need to think a little bit more about it, and oh yes, I'm not ready yet, and you'll just fall asleep. So a lot of people are very afraid of making the wrong and bad decisions. So they just procrastinate and delay and delay and delay. in case something comes up that they have to make a decision the other way or not that one that they plan to do and so on. So I'm here to tell you that bad decisions are super valuable because you will learn a lot from them. And as I'm sure you have experienced, you either succeed or you learn. If you make the right decision, well, you have success. If you don't make the right decision, you will learn and you'll make a different decision next time. Step up your game. Think about everything you've been waiting to decide on, whether it's to gym or business or buy the biggest package in your company or commit or to go to the next event or to join the webinar. And the good thing is that you decided to join this webinar today. I'm really impressed that you did. Give yourself a big tap on the shoulder, because what you are learning here today is going to make a big change in your business, but only if you implement. If this webinar stays in your head and stays there, I'm going to tell you that this webinar was useless. You might benefit from it, but it comes in the category of useless if it only stays in your head. Go out and implement and share. I learned at the university that research shows actually that leaders who make decisions, good or bad, are perceived as good and strong leaders. Even if they make bad decisions, they are perceived as good leaders. Things may change, the world goes left, right, things happen, the environment, the criteria for this decision will change, but at least he did or she made a decision. Yes, so make a decision and accept that you're not perfect, because we are not. Be a lifelong learner. And if you watched my webinar on daily activities that top earners do every day and the formula that they follow, you will know that improving yourself every day is a must. You must become a lifelong learner, a lifelong student. The day you think you know it all, you are done. A question for you that you need to decide for yourself, and you need to answer yourself, and you need to answer to your team, your upline, your spouse, your family. Have you really decided that you will succeed? Because it's a decision. So I'm asking you, have you really decided that you will succeed? Or you are still thinking about things, waiting and asking questions to avoid making that decision? I'll give you a few seconds to give yourself the answer. Okay, cool. There are people out there that are waiting for you to share their story with them. I remember when I joined this industry, I was like, any other fathers out there doing snowboard, working full-time, commuting? And then, one day it's like, this guy, he was a snowboarder. Wow, he's built an amazing business, snowboarding every day, still making money. And, it's like, okay, cool. I waited for a person like him to come into my life. So I could relate to him. And the same thing will happen to you if you put yourself out there. If you start to share your story with people, share your vision, share your passion, people will say, it's not a coincidence that we are here together. I've been actually looking for a person like you that could share your story with me. Guaranteed. Because what you must understand is that you have exactly everything it takes to be successful inside you already. You have it inside you already. You just need to improve it. There is no one, we are born the same way. Everyone has what it takes inside you. Now you start improving it. So, let me ask you a question. Has this been valuable to you so far? Have you gotten any value so far? I see 100%. I see sure. I see I'm ready to take action. Okay, cool. Amazing. So that's what I want to make sure that you've gotten value so far. Seems like you are getting a lot of value. I'm happy for you. I like to overpromise. No, not I like to overdeliver and underpromise. You see, it can be a little bit confusing sometimes. I'm giving you the sixth strategy to become a leader. So I promised you 5. You told me that you got value so far. I'm giving you another bonus. Integrity. Wow, integrity. What does that mean for you? I'm going to tell you now what it means for me. What happens if you don't have integrity? What happens if you meet a person that your internal sixth sense tells you that something is wrong here? Is this person fake or not? I'm not sure. Things are not the way they look. There's something here that, have you ever met a person like that? Either through work or sports or hobbies, like, that person, well, if you end up having those thoughts, will you ever join that person's business? If you have these thoughts in your mind and the person is asking, hey, would you like to have a look at an opportunity that I've found? Think it may be of value for you. It's up to you to decide. Are you open to having a look? No, because the person doesn't have integrity. So you need to do the right things even when no one is looking. So when no one is looking, you are in a place where people don't see you. What do you do then? Don't ever believe that you can do things that does not include integrity, even when no one is looking, because one day people will be looking, one day you will forget, and what you do will actually be projected into the universe. The universe will know that Thomas Andre, he's pretending to have integrity when he's out with people, with his team and doing business, but when no one is looking, there's no integrity there. It's impossible to jump between these two states. So don't be fake behind the scenes. It won't work. Don't try to to hide and to be another person. It will just kill your business. It will fall apart once you are revealing yourself. Make sure you focus on integrity times 10. You need to be honest about your business. It doesn't show integrity if you're telling people that just join my business, it will be easy. Just join my business and I'm sure you'll start making money in a week or two. Tomorrow, today. Just join my business and the products will sell themselves. Well, products don't sell themselves. Someone needs to find a person that has the need for those products, and it can take time and it will take energy to find that person. You need to find people who are looking for you. Just join the business. I will find the customers for you. I'll put my people under you and so on and so on. Well, you're just giving your people 100 reasons to quit. You're just giving your people reasons to quit. The day that they pass that 2 week mark without making money, you said they will make money in 2 weeks maximum. I'm telling you, they will quit late evening that two weeks. They haven't made money. Be honest. Set proper expectations. This is how we do it. This is what you should do. In the beginning, you will have to do active prospecting. You will focus on putting the right passive marketing in place. So over time, so and so, there's no such thing as making a lot of money quick. You just see them on YouTube and hear about them. Set proper expectations. It will give you a lot of integrity. So you have now watched 6 key leadership skills that you need to acquire. But there's one very important question that needs to be answered. And I'm here to give you the answer. Are you ready for the answer? Are you ready? Great. How can you learn and implement these 6 skills? How can I learn passion? How can I learn how to implement passion? How can I learn how to communicate and implement the communication skills that I need? How can I build a team? Learn how to build a team. How? I want to take you from knowing to implementing. As I said earlier, if this webinar only stays in your head, it's a useless webinar. I'm now going to tell you how you can learn, how you can implement these skills, how you can transfer them to your team, because that's what we are here to do. Build a big team, a robust team, a successful team. Why think small when you can think big? Why? But before we continue, before I give you the answers, the directions, the how-to, I'm just asking, do you want me to point you in the right direction? Do you want me to point you there? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Up. Yes. The sooner the better. Okay. Well, I'm going to point you in the right direction. Not the wrong direction. not my direction, not your direction, the right direction. Because there is a community that top earners use to educate themselves, build their business, and serve others. There's a community that top earners use to educate themselves, build their business, and serve others. And that's what we want to do. These top marketers have developed a system that removes the burden of finding all the resources yourself and allows even new marketers to implement the formula right away. Right away. The formula that all top earners follow. And that's what we are so happy to be here today, so we can share this formula. Not many people know the formula, by the way. It will take years to find out this yourself, because if you had to do this all by yourself, it would take you months, if not years, to create and keep it up to date. You know, what works today is not what worked 2-3 months ago, 4 months ago, and what's working today might not be what's working in 6 months. You know, video, Facebook Live, it's blogging, SEO, it's tactics, it's video on Instagram, it's video on YouTube, it's video, Facebook Live. There's a new function coming, and it would take you years to create what I'm going to show you now if you had to do it all by yourself. And thank God you will not have to do it by yourself, because the number one community that I recommend is called My Lead System Pro. That's where you learn the power of leadership and attraction marketing, and let me show you why. I mentioned that you need to associate yourself with passionate leaders. In My Lead System Pro, there are webinars, there are professional marketers, rock stars that share their most valuable strategies every week with you. So once you plug into these webinars, these trainings, these strategies, you're actually associating yourself with passionate leaders that are passionate about their business. They're passionate about your business, because the market is huge. The market is huge. So these people here that you see on the picture, I know the name of many of them. They have, it's Mark there, it's Ray, it's Bluesman, I see Adam Chandler, I see Justice, I see Diane Hochman, I see Mark Harbert. I know these people by name now. And that's what you need to do as well if you want to spend time with passionate leaders. But how can I learn to communicate? Well, the way I learn to communicate is to listen to great communicators, pick up their strategies, turn myself around and model those communicators and do the strategies that they do. Because you will not become a good communicator immediately. So until you become a good communicator, you need to model and you need to copy and you need to use the tactics that you learned from Norbert, Brian, that you see here. And every weekday, Monday to Friday, there are daily wake-up calls where leaders share their stories, share their tactics, and you will pick up amazing communication skills. Tuesdays, we have Hangouts where we discuss the strategies. Wednesday, we have training webinars going through amazing topics so we can communicate better and we can build knowledge so we can bring that knowledge to our team. And if you are lacking commitment, well, this community has a personal coach that will actually give you the strategies, follow you up every week. You can get an accountability partner from the Facebook community. We are sharing our struggles. We are sharing our ups and our downs. And right now, all new members on the My Lead System Pro community will actually get a free onboarding coaching call. But why would you ever have coaching? Well, research shows that if you take training and personal coaching, you increase your results by 88%. 88. Wow. It saves you time, it saves you money, it saves you a lot of stress and frustration and overwhelm, because these My Lead System Pro coaches, they have been where you want to go. They are what you have to become. And they will make you stretch, think bigger, and go beyond the limitations that you have in your head. And when they do that, your results will come faster. This is the number one factor for commitment. I mentioned that you need to build skills and confidence in your team. There's many ways of building confidence. The most important way I have found is to train your team, build knowledge, have them teach other people. Then they will have so much confidence. On the left side here, you see a few of the training videos that you are having access to inside My Lead System Pro. Get leads with Instagram, Facebook leads, recruit leaders to your MLM business, how to get 50 leads per day, Periscope training, tell stories that sell, YouTube lead generation videos, how to get 15 leads daily in 20 minutes, how to set up a simple funnel in 7 minutes or less with Keisha Bass, or Erin Burke, who was a stay-home mom doing some handcraft work, earning nothing. She stepped up. She learned what it had to take. She got the confidence that she had, and she started her journey to the top. There are so many success stories inside our community that we are all here to help, because if you have success, the community have success, and the market is just so big, and we are able to put ourselves in front of those who are not focusing on these 5-6 leadership skills. Because if you're lacking 1, 2, 3 of those skills I have taught you today, well, you will not be able to build your team and to grow and learn what it takes. So here, got my first $100 commission. Does MLSP coaching work? Well, I got over 125 leads in less than 24 hours. Whew. And this could be you. Be decisive. Well, we are encouraging our members to step out of their comfort zone. And here is one that he was like all over, so excited. I crushed one of my fears of being video shy and posted my first YouTube video. Wow. I made money while I was sleeping. I didn't know how to put up a business page. I did it. I've been doing my Facebook Lives again for the last week. And guess what? An increase in 12 page likes. There are success stories inside our community every week. New people coming from nowhere, doing things that they've been learning inside the community, that they've been learning from their coach, or that they have been using all the training videos that we have inside, inclusive daily wake-up calls, the webinars, the hangouts, and they model what they have learned, and there are people out there responding like crazy. That's why you are here on the webinar today as well, because I've been able to put myself in front of you, and that's the most important thing, because there are a lot of people out there doing exactly the same, and we need to make sure that you are becoming a little bit better than you were yesterday, and a little bit better the next day, and a little bit better the next day, and you will find yourself in front of more people, ahead of your competitors, and you will have your own success story next Saturday. It takes time, so not this Saturday, but soon. Integrity, well, we need to be honest. There's always people who share their struggles, and when you share your struggle, it creates integrity. If you think that only talking about your success and never about your struggles, well, it will not help your integrity, because people can relate to struggles. So focus on that one. Jordan says, I had never made a penny online before. I found this guy 7-8 months ago and had some insane initial success. Jordan was lucky, or he was good, or he was both. I made my first sale in 3 days. Had my first 500-day inside of 3 weeks, and my first $2,000 month in my second month in. I had never made a penny before. Whew, Nicole, I've generated over 100,000 in 10 months. That's insane. I want to thank Brian, Norbert, and Todd, the founders of MLSP, for being the brilliant developers behind such a powerful system. Wow. Judy, MLSP is the best place to be in to build a business online or offline. As you know, I'm building my business online and offline. Doesn't matter. The skills you need to have are very much the same. At least the skills that I've shown you today, they need to be yours in an online business and offline business. It has been the best training anywhere, and it has a great system and great tools. It has leaders who talk to you if you need anything. Wow. It has leaders who talk to you, me and you, if you need anything. My Lead System Pro is the place to be. So what do you get when you become a member of My Lead System Pro? What do you get? You get your business opportunity promoted in the back end. So all the products that you saw that has training, when people sign up to that training, free training, you're giving away training that is part of My Lead System Pro. You are building an email list because they opt in, and then they see your business opportunity. So you can promote yourself on Autopilot to people who signed up for the training that you're giving them for free. You are getting weekly webinars. You are getting a lot of education and a library of training that is just huge. It's a lot of training there. Anything you want to look at is there. You have 100% pure profit products that you can sell to your team members because they want to acknowledge any new skills. You are getting customizable website and landing pages. It's called the funnelizer. You can create a page where you promote your product, or you promote your ebook, or you promote your network marketing company, and people will sign up on that page because they want to know more. You can send them information. Well, it used to be very difficult. I'm just telling you, it used to be very difficult, but with My Lead System Pro, it's not. For you to keep in touch and to remember to follow up with your customers, there's a CRM tool inside My Lead System Pro that you are getting as part of the membership that collects all the people that sign up to your training, and you can send them emails, you can follow up, you can categorize them here and there, and make sure that you don't forget to follow up. You can also have an email autoresponder integration there. Every time someone opts into one of your trainings, My Lead System Pro is giving you 10 emails that you can send out to those who sign up to your free training, because in the end you want to connect, engage, and sell to your audience. So you build the audience, you engage with your audience through these emails, and you sell to your audience because you have a product that will solve their problems and take away their pains, and that means that they are willing to buy that product. You have probably seen my blog. Well, the blog on My Lead System Pro is part of the membership, and it can cost you a lot, $1,000 a year, if you're having all the plugins, that you are having for free, actually. So there's a lot of payable plugins that are free and part of the blog inside My Lead System Pro, and you can use your current domain name, and you can migrate your current WordPress blog, and My Lead System Pro will take care of the rest. I checked the other day how many spams messages my blog had removed. It's thousands. I checked how many failed attempts on logins that it has blocked. It's, you need to protect your blog. If not, it will be hacked. There will be a possibility for you to earn money on those who don't join your business. That's just how it is. If you meet other people in the industry, they're happy with their business, but maybe they struggle with generating leads online. Maybe they struggle with the mindset, they struggle with their passion, they struggle with the communication skills. Well, just show them what you have inside My Lead System Pro, and sharing is caring, and you're actually getting paid to share. We mentioned coaching. So the first onboarding call is absolutely for free. You can talk to one of the onboarding coaches there. You can share your struggles and share your business and your vision, and you will find out if there is common ground to work going further, if you're supposed to hire a coach, or if it's better timing later. There's two options for the membership. There is one where you pay every month, and there is one where you pay for the whole month, the whole year upfront. So if you want to save money and you want my bonuses, I'm going to give you a 30 minutes coaching session with me personally. If you go for the annual membership, I will also, once you have your blog up and running, I will log into your blog and we'll share screens and we will take what it takes to do a blog review. So I will go into your blog and I'll give you some directions. I'll tell you what you need to improve and what's working and what's not working. In addition, when you do the annual membership, you will get 2 months for free. And you know that if you're planning to start a restaurant, if you're planning to start a pizzeria, if you're planning to start a hairdresser salon, do you do a monthly rent on your location, or do you maybe do a contract for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, or 10 years? Well, most people make 10-year lease agreements. So that's why I want you to really consider at least doing the annual membership. So you commit and you get the bonuses. It's going to be really, really fun to do the coaching call with me personally, to do the blog review, and it will save you 2 months. So you will have a money back guarantee when you want to do the membership. You can actually cancel at any time by simply clicking one button or emailing support@myleadsystempro. There's also another payment option. It's $149.97. The bonuses will unfortunately not be connected to the monthly payment plan. It will only be connected to the yearly plan. So we talked about commitment. We talked about decisiveness. So if you are committed and if you are making a decision to succeed in your business, the yearly plan is the way to go. So you're getting the unbelievable My Lead System Pro community. You're getting the campaigns that you can give for free. You are learning the marketing strategies about Twitter, YouTube, blogging, everything. You are getting invitations and recordings of the top earner webinars and the Hangouts. So if you're not able to attend the Tuesday and Wednesday training, if you're not a member, well, you will not have access to the recording. So for me, which is in a time zone where the webinar on Wednesday is during night, I just wait a couple of days and I'll have the recording in my back office. It's just amazing. I will never miss out on any of the trainings. And if all it did was to make you rank advance in your company or being able to work from home, if that was all it did for you, if that was all My Lead System Pro did for you, rank advance or being able to work from home, would it be worth the price of the yearly membership? I'm sure you also have some dreams and goals, and tell yourself, is it worth the $14.99 a year? Your dream, your passion. Just ask yourself, if all it did was to make your rank advance or being able to work from home, stay home with your family, would it be worth $1,499.97 a year? That's up to you to decide how much it could be worth for you. So again, people here, they are so happy with the coaches and the results they are getting. So either go in and save with the annual membership. You will get the bonuses with me, coaching call. We'll talk strategy, we'll talk mindset. I'll be able to share my struggles and my best practice with you. Molvig.net/MLSP-mastery-annual, not the star. The star points to the 2 months free plus the serious bonuses that I've included. If you decide to go for the monthly membership, molvig.net/MLSP-mastery-monthly. Go ahead now and make sure that you get started today. Get your membership secured. There is a money back guarantee here that you can cancel anytime. Just read everything when you go on to the order page. So this is what we do in the community. This is what we do to help people to get from where they are to where they need to be to build a bigger team, to build a successful business, to be able to achieve their goals. Because if you are planning to give this much value all by yourself, you will never, ever finish. The support here, the backing, the knowledge every day from the wake-up calls, every Tuesday, every Wednesday, training webinars, top leaders share their strategies. It's all about your business. This is attraction marketing community, educating you. It's a learning platform. It's not another business opportunity. It's a place where you learn what it takes through leaders and what you need to do as well. So thank you very much for being here on this webinar. I encourage you to be decisive. I encourage you to be passionate. I encourage you to start becoming the person that you need to be to attract the people that you also are. The people that you attract are actually the people that you are. And never believe that you can be lazy, that you can be fake behind the scenes and attract people that are not fake behind the scenes and attract people that are taking decisions. So my recommendation for you is to make a decision, do the annual or do the monthly. Do what you feel you will get the most value from. What you will do with the annual is that you will show that you are committed to yourself, to your family, to your spouse, to your team. You will show that you are committed. Okay? Choose the one that you feel is the most valuable for you. molvig.net/MLSP-mastery-annual. And feel free to reach out to me on this my website, on my Facebook page, or subscribe to my newsletter. I'm sharing a lot of quality content there. You'll be informed when there are webinars. And of course, if you have any questions to me regarding my Lead System Pro or anything that you have learned today, feel free to reach out to me so I can have your questions answered and make sure that you get the possibility to take yourself and your business to the new and next level, putting you in front, you being the most important product, not the company. People join people, not companies. That was my final words for today. Again, thank you very much for spending the time with me. It was 1 hour and 15 minutes. And give yourself a tap on the shoulder for being here. What you have learned today will actually be able to take you to the next step in your business. Implement, make a decision, be passionate, and commit. I asked you to ask yourself if you have really decided that you want to be successful. And now is the time. You deserve to take your business to the next level. Until next time, take care. I actually saw one sign up came in now. Takes a few minutes for emails to go through, and people are filling out the registration forms. So one of you guys were actually already going in and signing up on one of the 2 membership alternatives. I will reach out to you so we can find the best way for you to get started. And there is like immediately when you log on to your back office, there is a big button, start here. So everything is put out for you. Start here. You learn something, you click next. You learn something new, you set up the system, you click next. Everything is laid out for you. It's simple, it's easy, it's straight to the point, exactly what you need for your business. Again, connect with me. Do you have any questions? I'm happy to answer them. Until next time, take action in your business. Make sure that you teach your team and bring your team on board. If you have your team members listening to the wake-up calls, if you have your team members attending the webinars on Tuesday and Wednesday, well, they will get so much knowledge from our community that you will actually be able to focus on other things than teaching them these strategies. So you will actually teach and grow your team on autopilot by sharing the webinars and the daily wake-up calls. Until next time, I wish you all the success in your business. I want you to go pro, just like I'm going here with Eric Worre. So feel free to reach out to me as well if you believe that you could benefit from going to one of Eric Worre's next events. I have a couple of tickets available. I did check during the webinar, so I can confirm now I have a couple of tickets available. Reach out to me that you stayed on the webinar. Make sure you contact me if there is anything. So finish up. Until next time, take care, connect with me, and to your success in your business, take care.